What up, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess, and Most Beard was just released today. It's their, I would like to think, just a small mini promo before we go ahead and head into Thanksgiving. It is now 12:30 in the afternoon. This was released at 10:30, so I'm sure the question I'm about to ask is going to be answered by then, by the time this video goes live at 3 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to leave in the comment section, because we got some cheese we're about to go ahead and see. So, well, first and foremost, let's take a look at the packs. We have ourselves, now there's no set reward, no set master. I was going to get the bundle, but then I looked and there's actually no sets. You know, there's no type of beard master or anything like that. So, I'm going to go on ahead and pass on these because, again, it's just a very, small promo where they got some newer players in the game, but nothing that goes into a set. So I won't be getting these packs. But you see that the length of these is 6 days. 6 days. Now, it would be awesome if they did not release another bundle for the next 6 days and just left these up. But we know that's not going to happen, right? You know, this weekend they're still going to drop something for Legends, because this will give the money spenders a break for a week where you don't have to buy any more packs, because once you get these, that's it. But these packs contain 4 gold players or better. Help us raise men's health awareness. This pack includes 1 most beard player, 3 gold or better players, and 8 additional team player items. So out of the 4 gold players, 1 of them is guaranteed to be a most beard player or better. So right here, the big bundle topper includes 1 elite most beard player, and you're allowed 2 of them. So you can go ahead and scoop that up. So for 12,000 points for $100, you can get all 24 packs. And that's quite a big bundle. Definitely a big bundle. So you go on ahead and get everything, and including the 2 toppers. So that's, at least that's nice to know where if you're spending $100, you're coming up with more than, 12 packs. Let's go on ahead and showcase the players that were released. Let me go on ahead and take a look real quick. Let's go program. Let's scroll all the way down. Now on Facebook, on EA's official Facebook, they went ahead and had like a blog. It says, hot off the heels of Halloween's most feared, Scary Good promotion comes Movember's most beard to honor the burly side of the NFL and its players. Complete the new sets, packs, chemistry's weekly bonus player, and a pool of most beard players, including who else but Eric Weddle of the Baltimore Ravens, plus many more. Okay, so here it says complete new sets. I looked and I didn't see anything. There's no sets here. We have the Tuesday night draft, team of the week, football outsiders, team heroes, earn, burn badges, muck gear, flashback legends, milestones, redemption, competitive, and master. Now the redemption does have the most beard, most feared to most feared. If you have leftover most feared collectibles, you can get this muck guru collectible, which you put in here, and you're guaranteed a gold player or better from the promo. And right here, 10 golds get you an elite, and that's it. I don't think there's any other sets. At least I don't think so. But anyways, let's scroll down. Let's take a look at the players. So they have Beatles, Hawley, Doric, Flacco, Whitehurst, Heremans, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Paul, Crosby, Colquitt, and Herzlilich. Those are all gold players, ranging from they're all 82 to 83 overall. We're going ahead and take a look at some of them right now, and they all have most beard chem, but they don't show what the first tier is like. When you go to chem and see how it says fear of the beard, it doesn't show, +1, +2, how many. It just doesn't show it. I don't know if that's just happening now. But these are the players right here that they have. Mason Crosby, what his kick power looking like? 90. Okay. So these are the players. The elite players include a Danny Amendola, a 91 Eric Decker, Amendola's 88, 91 Eric Weddle, 88 Eric Winston, 90 Kels, 90 overall Sitton, 90 overall Mangold, 87 overall Fitzpatrick, 89 overall Shane Vereen. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. Now, what seems to be glitchy, in my humble opinion, what seems to be like super glitchy is this chem right here that I'm going to showcase. These are all the elite cards, and all these guys have the most beard card. Now, I do want Matt Prater. He has 63 kick power. I mean, 93, excuse me. And that is +2 over Gano. So, that'll probably allow me to kick maybe an extra 2 yards or so. 2-3 yards. And, hey, you definitely need... a kicker is very important, man. Very, very important to get that kick power around. Because, you know, you want to be able to try to get in field goal range. As soon as you pass the 50-yard line, you want to try and get, you know, close to field goal range. Worst case scenario, you got somebody with that big boot that can go on ahead and put points on the board no matter where you are when you pass the 50-yard line. But they introduced a new chemistry today, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it looks cheese. It's called the Identify, excuse me. Shows who your opponent is using on the defensive. I just can't read today. I'm making up words. Where the hell do I see defensive? Let's start over. Show who your opponent is using on defense before the snap. Now, I have no idea if that means if I start bouncing around on defense from, you know, D tackle to cornerback to middle linebacker, do you literally see me bounce around? Or right before I hike the ball, do the person you're using kind of lights up, you know, kind of has like a little glow underneath him, so I know that's who you're using? I'm not sure, because this is where the it'll be super cheesy if you can actually see who I'm on at all times. If I'm on the free safety, if I click on and I make an adjustment, then I click on to my middle linebacker, I make an adjustment, and I click on to my cornerback, and I make an adjustment, and you see me bounce around from player to player. Obviously, you don't see my adjustments, but you see me bouncing around. Where it'll become cheesy is where if you see me on a defensive lineman, bang, you hike the ball because you know I'm stuck on that defensive lineman. And it all happens, right? The most frustrating thing on two of the most frustrating things on defense is not being able to set up your defense in time and being stuck on a D lineman. And most of the time, those things happen together at the same time, which is really, really frustrating. You're trying to make adjustments. You're trying to go on ahead and click on and move this guy here and put this guy here. And it would be extremely cheesy if you just get to see me bounce around. And some people will probably wait the second he gets on a D lineman, I'm going to try and hike it, you know. Now, some people had said, you know, on Twitter when I took a screenshot and put like, yo, this chem could be like super cheesy. And I don't mean like in a negative way where it'll impact the game. I think it's a cool thing, you know, like this Identified. It's dope. It's something different. But, you know, some people were like, well, you get to see who most people are using anyways because they move them around. Most good players don't. Most good players will not let you know who they're using. They bounce around from, you know, different positions and different users and stuff like that. I'm always on the middle linebacker. Always. Some people, like, one of the best people I've seen do it is Adam, you know, Gaming Powerhouse. He has a good user, not as good as mine, but he has a good user, and he'll user anybody. You know, like if you're, you know, beating him with a certain route, or he feels like you're going somewhere, he'll line up on the safety, he'll line up on the cornerback, he'll line up, you know, on different positions where I'm middle linebacker all the way. If you're killing me on one side of the field, I'm not going to click on the cornerback and take it away manually. I'm just going to, you know, make an adjustment, put a purple, put this guy here, and still try and hover over the middle of the field. I don't like bouncing around to different positions because I always feel like just using the middle gives me my best chance of forcing a mistake or, you know, hawking something. You know, but a good player doesn't really just, grab their strong safety and come down so they're using them. Even though I user the middle linebacker, I'm not in motion when the ball is hiked. I'll get to my set position and I just stay there, But, some people do. They just move around a lot so you know exactly who they're using. And I understand that. But like I said, good players typically don't give their hand away on where they are pre-snap, because that's an advantage for you if you know for sure where they are. And even though I use the middle linebacker all the damn time, I'm not moving at the snap, I still got to, try and deke you, maybe make you think I'm using somebody else. But, so, I don't know. If you guys can leave in the comment section, does it show throughout the entirety of the play who I'm using bouncing around, or do you go on ahead and just, right before the snap, it just shows you, like, a real quick glimpse, bam, this is who he's on? Then, I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be beneficial. So, let's take a look at Eric Weddle. He's 91 overall, and the card looks really, really good. Eric Weddle is usually one of the better safeties in the game, mainly because his play rec is usually really, really high. And this does not disappoint us with this card, with 92 play rec, 92 excel, 91 zone, 91 pursuit. Now, I'm not sure how much he's going to be going for. I mean, Brian Dawkins, attribute-wise, on paper, is the better card. Better zone coverage, better pursuit, plus 10 hit power, a little bit more speed, and the play rec is the same. So this is Eric Weddle, a little bit taller with better zone, more hit power, and a splash of, pursuit. But, I mean, Eric Weddle still looks very, very good. Again, it depends on how much he's going to be settling for. Is this card worth $140K? It depends. Again, depends on how much he's, going to settle for. Like, if he's going for around 100, I think that's great value for him, considering, he looks like he's going to be like a really good card. Kels, I'm just curious, man. I may get him just on if the identified is, depends on who it is. Like, it's just nice to know where your opponent's going to be, And this card is extremely similar to Mawai. There's not much of a difference. Run block is only -1. Strength is -3. Pass block is -2. Impact block -1. Awareness 2. He does have more speed and agility. But everything else is just mainly -1, -2 here. Mawai is the better guy, but Kels may have the chemistry that makes him worth it. And, again, not just really sure exactly how the chemistry is going to be. If I'm able to see where you are at all times, then I think it's worth it. If it just lights up right before pre-snap on who you are, then I don't think it's worth it. Because, again, for the most part, most people user a specific player for the entirety of the game. Not too many people will user everybody, and but again, it depends on how the chemistry is. Again, if you guys can leave in the comment section, I'll greatly appreciate it, because if you're able to see who they are throughout the entirety of the pre-snap, then I'll definitely get them. So we have Josh sitting right here, 90 overall, 90 strength, 87 run block, 93 pass block. Man, that is really, really good pass blocking. 85 impact block, 90 strength. So what the hell am I talking about, man? He does have 90 strength, but 90 awareness, 85 stamina, 65 speed with 65 agility. Now I have Sweezy because Sweezy is a very fast guard for me, and he pulls great because he's so damn fast. Let's take a look at, mobile blockers, +1 speed, run block, and impact block. So he can get up to 88 run block with a speed of 65. And again, I don't know what most beard does. Not really sure what, the chemistry does if you get some of that in your life. I'm not really sure. But I think I'm going to stay with Sweezy, even though that pass protection looks really, really good. And the run block is damn near identical. And he has more strength. But Sweezy just really, really hits the outside extremely fast. And that's why I prefer him, because he can get to that second level when pulling for me. And then there's Matt Prater, which we showed. Okay, let's take a look at this Eric Decker. 91 overall. So he has 87 speed, 92 catching, 76 elusiveness, 91 spec catch, 91 release, 91 route running, 93 catching traffic with a jumping of 84. So 6'3", definitely a very tall guy. You know, good catching. He's just slow. 87 speed is, you know, just slow. Like 87 speed's it's a little slow. You definitely would prefer somebody faster if you're gonna spend a lot of coins on him. But he looks very reliable over the middle. Great catching traffic, great catching, and Eric Decker usually run blocks pretty well. So it should be at least like a 65 or something like that. Yep, 65 run blocking. So you can keep him on the field at all times. But those are the new cards that are out for the promo. Leave in the comment section, man, what do you guys think of the promo? Please let me know about that chemistry if anybody finds out of the most beard and also of the identified. I would like to know what those chemistries do if you're able to. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. It's your boy GS, man. We'll see you guys next video. Peace!